This is Alvin for you. In this tutorial video, in continuation with the orthographic projection of plane surfaces, we are going to deal with problems of rectangular surfaces. The thing is that the condition with VP and HP are going to be quite different in the problem that we are going to solve today, and it's going to be called as special case problems as well. Without wasting time, let's get into the video and see the first problem.
Let's read the question first. A rectangular plate of negligible thickness of size 35 mm by 20 mm has one of its shorter edges in VP with that edge inclined at 40 degree to HP. Draw its projections if the front view is a square of side 20 mm. Let's note down the data. The first thing you see here is that rectangular lamina of 35 by 20 mm. Shorter edge in VP. Note that the same edge is inclined at 40 degree to HP. Now if its front view is looking like a square of 20 millimeters, these are the given data. Noting these data, let us see how to get the solution for this problem.
So here we are, these are the given data. So first thing we'll do is we'll draw an XY line. Now as I have told you in the previous problems, in the first position you have to think where to draw the plane figure, whether on VP or on HP. There is a two question that you need to answer before you start the first position. Now to identify where we are supposed to draw the rectangle, see where the edge is resting on. So here the edge is resting on VP. Since the edge is resting on VP, you are going to draw the plane figure on VP itself. Now since it is a rectangle, rectangle will be drawn with shorter edge and longer edge. You can draw this rectangle in two manner. One is in this way, where shorter edge will be on the left side, longer edge will be horizontal, or else you can keep it longer as vertical and shorter as horizontal. Now as we identified that the plane figure has to be drawn in VP, next thing is you need to check whether to draw it as longer edge horizontal or shorter edge horizontal, or to put it other way, shorter edge vertical or longer edge vertical. Now see the question once again. It says the edge is on VP. The edge that is given here is shorter edge. So select the shorter edge and keep that shorter edge on the left side. As the dimensions are given 35 by 20, take the shorter dimension and keep it on the left side. Remember to mention the dimension by drawing the dimension line. Now the front view is completed in first position. We'll draw the top view by dropping the projection lines to the top view. Make sure you darken the top view with a dark line. Now the names what we find here, seeing from the top, the first point will be D, and after D you will have A. So write D outside bracket and A inside the bracket. Same way here, seeing from top, first point is C, next is B. Now the first position is completed. Now let us go to the next position by having a look at the given data. So we have drawn the rectangular lamina such that the shorter edge is on VP, which means that I have placed the shorter edge on the left side. Now which condition will you take? You will have two conditions, one with respect to HP, one more with respect to VP. In this problem you don't find the condition given with respect to VP, instead they have given it to you as front view. So the front view will basically fall on vertical plane itself. So this is the condition with respect to VP. So now let us see which condition to take first. We have condition with HP and VP. So according to the drawing what we have done in the first position, we have drawn the plane figure on VP. So take the condition with respect to VP first. So see what condition is given in front view. It says that the front view is going to look like a square of 20 millimeters. In the second position, this rectangle is going to look like a 20 mm square. So what happens here, the longer edge 35 millimeters is going to reduce, the horizontal distance of 35 is going to reduce to 20 millimeters in the next position. So in the second position you draw a square of 20 millimeters. You can extend the horizontal projection lines because the vertical distance is 20 anyhow. So this will be the new points A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. The thing what has happened here is the edge length A dash B dash is reduced from 35 to 20. Same way C dash D dash was also 35 in the first position. Here it is reduced to 20, which means that in the second position we are not going to have this longer edge parallel. We'll get the true length here, that is 35, only when that lamina is parallel to the plane. So what happens here is this lamina is going to be tilted to some angle until this length becomes 35 becomes 20 millimeters. Do not forget to mention the dimension of 20 millimeters. Right, if you just have the checklist one by one, we have drawn the rectangle, we have made sure that shorter edge on VP, which means that I have kept shorter edge on the left side, and I have taken the condition of VP and I have done it in the front view. The length will be only reduced when you give some inclination to the top view. So here I am supposed to check what is this inclination that I am supposed to give. The problem says one of the shorter edge is on VP. The one which we have selected here is one that is on the left side. So this shorter edge is nothing but A dash D dash. So this A dash D dash should be on VP only. So any condition with VP, it will be satisfied in the opposite plane, which means that this point AD represents the left edge A dash D dash. This AD should be kept on XY line itself. So initially what we'll do is we'll drop a projection line from here and make sure that this point D and A are resting on XY line only. What happens to the other 2 points is that we are going to incline this at some angle. So what is that angle you are supposed to find? So this CB will be moved until it falls in the projection line of C dash B dash. So how do we do that? As we have B dash C dash over here, on the same line you should get the point CB as well. So measure this length from the first position. Keep the compass needle at AD and cut one arc on this projection line. So where it intersects, this point will be the new position of C and B. Join this together, that will give you the second position top view. Now when you measure this with the protractor, you are going to get an inclination of 56 degrees. Once again, the angle might differ depending on how accurately you are following the procedure. So I have got 56 degrees, you might get 1 or 2 degrees on either side. Now note that this is a different kind of problem because they have not given you the angle directly. Instead, they have told that the front view is going to look like a square. So you have to find out this angle by dropping the projection line from all the 4 points. As you see, A dash D dash will join to AD here, and C dash B dash will join to some angle because the length A dash B dash is reduced to 20 millimeters here. So when we drop a projection line from C dash B dash, it will intersect somewhere here and we'll be able to find out the angle at which the lamina is inclined. Now then, if you checklist, we have done with the condition of front view as well. So we have only one condition left, which is given as 40 degree to HP. Now what is 40 degree to HP? That edge, if you read the question again, we'll just have a look at the question and come back.
If you read from the second line, the rectangle has one of its shorter edges in VP, with that edge inclined at 40 degree to HP, which means that the same shorter edge is inclined at 40 degree to HP.
So it is clear from the question that the condition is given with respect to shorter edge, and that same shorter edge is making an inclination of 40 degree to HP. Once again, angle HP, you are going to draw this, or this angle will appear in the opposite plane. So 40 degree to HP means we are supposed to draw this 40 degree on VP. Now whenever you come to the third position, you just need to check whether you are going to have any beta or alpha angle, that is called apparent angle, or you don't find any such thing. So what we need to do is see the condition. The 40 degree to HP is given with respect to what? The 40 degree to HP is given with respect to that edge. That edge in the sense A dash D dash. So when you go to third position, you just check the length of that particular shorter edge on for which the angle is to be given. Check the length of that shorter edge in first and second position. So if I check the length here in the first position, it is 20 millimeters. When I check the length in the second position, it is still 20 millimeters only, which means that the length is not changed from first position to second position, which means that there is not going to be any beta angle. Here the length of the shorter edge is true length, here also the length of shorter edge will be true length only. The given angle is also true angle. Why? Because you don't find the word appears to be in the question. So this 40 degree is nothing but true angle. We have the true length, we have the true angle, so directly incline this at 40 degrees. So use a protractor and mark that 40 degree point with respect to the XY line. So this angle what you find here should be 40 degrees with respect to XY line. Now the thing that should be inclined at 40 degrees is that edge which is A dash D dash. So measure this length of A dash D dash with your compass from the second position, not from first, from the second position. Measure A dash to D dash. You can cut an arc choosing any point here on the 40 degree line. So the first point here will be the point A dash and the second point here will be the point D dash. We have shifted the shorter edge A dash D dash from 90 degrees to 40 degrees over here. Now we need to generate the remaining 2 points, which we'll do it by arc method as we have done in the previous problem. You measure the remaining points from the first 2 points that are marked here. Like A dash to B dash you will measure, cut an arc, that is A dash to B dash. We need one more arc, so measure it from the other point, that is D dash. So D dash to B dash you cut an arc. The intersection what you find here will be the new point B dash. So where it intersects, that will be the new point C. Join this with a dark line. So now we have made the shorter edge A dash D dash inclined at 40 degree with respect to XY line on VP, because the angle was given with respect to HP. Now to get the final position, you draw projection lines from all the 4 points. Join a projection line from A dash till it connects to point A. So these 4 points, below A dash you will have point A, below B dash you will have B. Join these with the dark lines and that will complete your solution. That will be the solution for this problem.
To the second problem, let me read out the question first. A rectangular lamina of 35 by 20 mm rests on one of its shorter edges. The lamina is rotated about the edge on which it rests till it appears as a square in the top view. The edge on which the lamina rests is inclined at 30 degree to VP. Draw its projections and find its inclination to HP. Read the question properly and note down the data as we have done in the previous problems. And write it before you start the solution. Use this data one by one as a checklist when we proceed with the solution.
So again we have a rectangular problem here of 35 by 20 millimeters. For the first position, let us have these 2 questions, whether to draw it on VP or to draw it on HP. You will get the answer by reading the question forward. It says that the lamina rests on HP with one of its shorter edges. Lamina rests on HP with one of its shorter edges. So keep the shorter edge on the left side. As it says, the lamina rests on HP, draw the plane figure on HP, that is below the line. While you are drawing it, remember to draw the shorter edge on the left side. Shorter edge here is 20 millimeters. And do not forget to dimension. Now once you're done with the top view, to generate the front view, since it is looking like a plane in the top view, it will look like a line in the front view. So draw projection lines from every corner. And here you'll have the first point looking from front view. First point is A, next is T. First point is B, next is C. The front view will simply be drawn from A dash to B dash. Remember to draw it with the dark line. The plane looks like a plane in the top, it looks like a line in the front view. Once the first position is completed, for the second position you need to take the condition with respect to which plane. You have to ask that question to yourself. It's given as top view. Top view in the sense it is drawn on horizontal plane. So this is the condition with respect to HP and this is the condition with respect to VP. Which one to take first? That is the question you need to ask for the second position. Since we have drawn the plane figure on HP, take the condition with HP first. This is condition with VP. Take this condition and apply it for the second position. What is this condition? The lamina is rotated till it appears as a square in the top view. In the top view it is looking like a rectangle of 35 by 20. It is in fact similar to the previous problem, but here it looks like a square in the top view. So in the top view you draw a square of 20 by 20 millimeters. How did we identify it is 20 by 20? Because in the initial position it is 35 by 20. In the second position it says that it is going to look like a square. We can't make 35 and make this 20 as 35. You can't increase the length of the lamina. But you can reduce the length of this 35 just by rotating the front view. We have it the plane parallel here, so it remains as 35. If you give some inclination to this 35 mm line, this 35 mm line will go on reducing its length, which is called as apparent length. Since we need a square here, we'll reduce this 35 until it becomes 20 millimeters. So in the second position, you draw a 20 millimeter square. So as the question says, the lamina is actually rotated. The angle is not given here. Instead, the shape, how it changes, that is given in this problem, similar to the previous one. Right? So to generate the front view, you need to draw the projection lines. As it says, it is resting on HP with one of the shorter edges. Keep that shorter edge on the left side as I already mentioned. The shorter edge on the left side is nothing but AD. So this shorter edge, what we find on the left side is AD. We must make sure that it still rests on horizontal plane. So you draw the projection line and the position of AD is fixed here on the XY line. Then where will you find the point B dash and C dash? We do not know. It is going to be found somewhere on this projection line. The angle is not known. Instead, we know the length or the distance between the point A dash and B dash C dash, which you can measure using a compass. Cut the arc keeping the compass needle at A dash and on this projection line. Where it intersects here, that will be the point B dash C dash. Join them with a straight line. This also should be a dark line. So you measure this angle and write it, you will get around 56 degrees. So now then we have applied the condition with HP also. The last condition remains 30 degree to VP. What is 30 degree to VP? If you see the question, the edge on which the lamina rests is making 30 degree to VP. Which is the edge on which the lamina is resting? Remember, the one that is on the left side. The one that is on the left side is AD. So before you go to third position, always make sure you check the length of that particular element with respect to what the condition is given. In this problem, the condition is 30 degree to VP and the element is edge on which the lamina rests. So edge on which the lamina rests is nothing but AD. The angle is given with respect to VP, so you need to draw it on HP. So measure the length of AD in first and second position. It is 20 here and it is still 20 here. So this angle is true angle and the length what we have here is also true length because the length has not changed. So directly you take 30 degree line here using a set square or a protractor. Hold one of the edges parallel to the XY line and draw a 30 degree line. What should be placed on this 30 degree line? The edge on which the lamina rests, that is AD. You can simply mark a point here, name it as D. Measure the length from D to A. You can cut the arc from D. You can draw A to D also, it doesn't matter. In fact, since this is a square, you can also draw it by drawing perpendicular lines. You know this edge will give you 90 degrees. Since it is a square, we know the length and the angle also as 90 degrees. So you can keep the set square parallel this way. This side will give you 90 degrees. Do the same from the other corner also. You know the edge length, that is 20 millimeter. You can cut the arc from A as well as from B.
When you draw projection lines to the front view, we'll get the final position, and that will give you the solution for the problem. Let's look into another example, the problem number 3. Read out the questions as we have done in the previous problem. Note down these data one by one before we start the solution, and use them as a checklist when we proceed with the solution, so that we confirm that we are applying the conditions given in the problem correctly. The important things to be noted are highlighted. You can just pause and write this down one after the other.
So when we have the given data, we need to draw a rectangular lamina. As we have discussed, the first position you need to ask the question that whether you need to draw it on VP or on HP. Read the question forward. The question says that the lamina rests on HP. So you need to draw the plane figure on HP. Now remember, since it is a rectangle, once again I tell you, you can draw the rectangle in two ways, either keeping longer edge as vertical, or you can write it in another way, keeping the shorter edge as vertical. Which one are you supposed to do? See the question, it is resting on HP on one of its longer edges. In the first position, we'll draw it on HP such that the longer edge is vertical. Longer edge dimension is 30 millimeters. Since the plane is looking like a plane in the top view, it will look like a line in the front view. Draw projection lines from every corner. Now looking at the given data, we have drawn a rectangular lamina resting on HP with the longer edge. We have kept the longer edge on the left side. Next we have two conditions, one with HP, one more with VP. We have drawn the plane figure on HP, so take the condition with HP first. Angle HP, you need to draw this in the vertical plane. It says that the lamina is tilted till the plane surface is inclined. Plane surface means it is again nothing but the lamina itself. The lamina is inclined at 45 degree to HP. Angle HP will draw it in VP. Right now the lamina is at 0 degrees, as you see a straight line here. In the next position you just need to rotate it to an angle of 45 degrees. Remember, it is resting on the longer edge. The longer edge that we are going to select is one that is on the left side, that is AD in this case. So we'll keep the point A dash D dash on the XY line only. And then you can take a protractor, keeping this as a reference point, you can draw a 45 degree line. This angle should be 45 degrees. The same length has to be projected to the second position, so you can measure it and cut the arc over here. Where it intersects, that will be the new point B dash and C dash. Now we have done with the front view in the second position. We need to generate the top view in second position by drawing projection lines from A dash till A. This will be the new point. Repeat the same for remaining points. So now we have done with the rectangular lamina rests on HP, and we have also done with the condition with HP. The last thing that remains is 30 degree to VP. Now before going to third position, remember to check whether you are going to get alpha or beta. That is, you need to check whether there exists apparent angle or not. So see, what is this angle given with respect to? This angle is given with respect to the edge on which it rests. The edge on which it rests is at 30 degree to VP. This lamina is resting on the longer edge. As we already saw, it is the one that is on the left side, that is AD. So check the length of AD in first and second position. It is 30 here, and when we check here, it still remains as 30 itself. So the length has not changed, which means that this remains as true length. Since appears to be nothing else is given here, this angle is nothing but true angle. So we directly draw a 30-degree line and rotate this AD to 30 degrees. This corner will give you 30 degrees. Now on this 30-degree line, you place any one of the points between A and D. I'll place somewhere here the point A. The distance between A and D is known, so you can measure it using the compass. Cut the arc from A. This intersection will give you the point D. Now since this is a rectangle, again we are going to have 90 degrees and 90 degrees here. So you can use a set square. This corner will give you 90 degrees. Hold this edge parallel to the 30-degree line. You can measure the distance from A to B. So now we have shifted the second position to the third position such that the resting edge, the edge on which it rests, is inclined at 30 degrees to VP. Angle VP will be visible in opposite plane, that is HP. So we have rotated this such that the AD edge is at an angle of 30 degrees. Now to get the final position, we have done with all the data and given conditions. To get the final position, draw the projection lines from every point. A to A dash, B to B dash. Join this with the dark line to get the final position.
That's the solution for the given problem. For any doubts or clarifications, you can drop a comment or contact me through my mail ID.